Hello. Today, get the angle decent. Today, I want to explain about some things that may be obvious already, because a lot of people look in and notice characteristics about me that are not very average, very common, we can say. Part of the reason to this is I'm a person who has disabilities, apparently, is what they call it. I don't really want to go too much into detail because it's if you go too deep into it, it's sort of no one's business. But I'm apparently diagnosed with autism and ADHD, so that is kind of part of the reasoning as to why I don't act like the typical person would. By the way, catch. Did you get that? What's this? Just a random safety pin. But I have other issues as well. I suppose anxiety is one of them. But a lot of people do not like the way that I act because they do not understand it. They don't like my mindset either, but I don't know. People always say, you're the one who's wrong for acting different. And it's like, how am I supposed to understand what normality is? Am I supposed to just assume what the norm is? But why should I want to be normal? There's a quote that says, why be normal in a profoundly sick society? Something like that, I believe is the quote. Not saying that all non-autistic or ADHD sort of people can't be different, but a lot of times the people that try to cut down people with different disabilities, such as that, will just be arguing about, you're not an average person, how dare you, you better act more like me. But it's more than that, okay? I have a completely different mindset than a typical person, and it's so much farther into that. I don't think I will ever truly understand the average person with all their, like, weird hinty talk, how everything they say is some kind of innuendo or hinting. Like, just get to the point, But this has more to do with me, specifically. But it should be obvious that I do not like or care for gigantic crowds of people who drain my energy, who simply do not think like me and oppose a person like me. That used to be a big issue with me for a while. So yeah. If any of you want to believe me to be dumb or whatever this, whatever that, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. That's your problem. Like how I said in my other videos, if you don't like it, do what the hell with. Maybe next time learn to be less of a dingus. Learn to actually be tolerant that not everyone is going to understand. I don't know. It was a lot worse when I was younger. But now I can sort of manage it. People used to go on and say that I don't look at people in the eyes. Now I do, though I do not like doing it. I prefer staring at a nose than the eyes. But that's it. There's nothing else to really say anymore about it. I guess I can only say one more thing. I don't really care for the whole Autism Speaks group. Like, yeah, it can be a problem sometimes when it makes it hard for you to function in any setting, or makes it hard for you to understand things that others do not. And they sort of have a point when it comes to that. But aside from that, they're primarily basically just an anti-autistic group, in my opinion. And, you know, you aren't gonna turn a monkey into a rabbit, or a rabbit into a monkey. That's a terrible example, but that's what my surrealistic mind has came up with for you. We are like this, and we're stuck being like this, because it's all we know, and all we know how to do. All we can do is change a bit and adapt. But we were never going to be 100% like the average person. And that's just the fact of it. That's just how it is.